intelligent. Me, I don't know book last. I want someone that can teach my children. At least they bring their math homework home. We can put them through. Okay, I want a guy who is God-fearing. Me, I hardly go to church. So I don't want a guy that's like me.
I can do all that.
Then I want a guy who can play, who's not boring.
Someone to record this thing, please.
Okay, should be tall. You should be dark, strong, hardworking. Okay, muscles.
God-fearing, not mine, must be a Christian believer. Two, someone, it doesn't have to be rich. He just has to make me and my children comfortable. We don't need too much in life, we just need that comfortability. I also want a husband that is understanding, that will be able to understand me and my children, that is caring, that is able to flow at the same frequency with me. What else? Mama should not be able to shower, babe. At least when my friends seem like this, that your husband, they will know that kind of thing. What else? Okay, yes, like she said, someone who is playful, someone who is free with me. He's not too uptight, that kind of thing. He's able to play and relax and flex, that kind of thing.
Someone that manage my praise, like madness, my stupidity. Because I know I'm very stupid. I guess that's what's really.
Okay, I want a God-fearing man. I want a kind-hearted man. Someone that is kind-hearted, yes. And a giver.
No mention for Tim.
Like, not just giving to me.
No mention for Tim.
Then we should be smart. Like smart.
And no, my physical qualities that stage, you have to mention at least a school quality.
You should be able to make
Well, I mean, fine. Okay, that's actually okay.
At least it should be presentable. I don't need it to be so.
Even handicap.
So I'll not be fine. So I'm not where I am. I'll be thinking, my husband though. It's too fine. That kind of thing should be presentable. You should be tall though, I beg. I'm too short. Not like tall as Martins, I beg. I don't need tall as new people. You should be tall. Yeah, not like one should be tall. Yeah, I think that's all.
No rich.
Five.
No, she said it has to be kind-hearted.
Yeah.
No,
It doesn't necessarily, as in like, my mentor once said that one thing is that you don't actually meet a man that is rich. You build with him. Do you understand? So as time goes on, definitely he becomes rich with you. At least you know you are standing by him. So, but that doesn't mean that he should be poor. Like very poor. At least you should have a roof over your head. Maybe a room and a parlor, or 2 rooms and a parlor from there. Yes. Thank you very much.
Give to Francisca. Francisca should answer this time. Talk. I want to hear your point.
That kind of man.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
5 things.
Don't be intimidated by their answer. Just continue.
One, he should be.
I'm true.
I don't know about the Christianity part. He can be a Muslim. I don't have a problem. Yes, I can marry a Muslim. Then he should be very, very presentable. He should not be coming and something like, is that not your husband? I'm like, I don't know if it's my husband. he should really know how to dress. He should have a good dress sense. Then he should be rich. I don't know if I can settle for less. I know I never grew up in a house where we have to start looking for landlords or parents. I grew up in a house where my daddy is a landlord, my mom is a landlord. So I want to marry a man that has a house already. So my children will not start saying, Mommy, that's our landlord or nanny, they embarrass me. I don't want that. So if I should get married to a man now, he should have a house, he should have a car. Then I know that, okay, fine, we'll live okay. Then the third part is, it should be very funny. It should be funny. We could laugh, play, go out. It should not be this archaic type that wants the wife to cook, clean, do everything, tear apart. We should go clubbing sometimes. That's my
Tell them.
Justin, I'll be later.
My husband should be, yes, he should be tall, he should be dark, handsome. He should not be chubby. He should not be, I don't want a fat man. If he's fat, I don't want him. Then lastly, he should be at least updated. He should know things about social media, gadgets, kinds of car. I should not be like someone should ask me a question like who wants to be a millionaire. I can just easily call my husband. And baby, when was this day? You should be able to answer.
Football match herself, I'm giving 92.
I want God parents are important. Very comfortable, like the material things. You can't suffer on this life. God is able to suffer.
Suffer enough, baby. Thank you.
Then of course I want someone that is fun because me, I'm very jovial. I want someone that can wake up around 3 a.m. in the morning and like for myself and do really stupid things because I think it's stupid.
Like that.
I want someone who likes the same thing I like because I like most things most people don't like. Like I have a different perspective of life and I do different things apart from the way people do. So that means the same state of mind as I am. Of course, all that can answer. I don't know how to do it. I'm not attracted to you. He doesn't have to be so fine. Like he just has to have some hands, legs. She's alright.
Oh!
I'm not sure.
God created man in his own image and likeness.
But Martin, since when you talk, don't you dance? Which, after all of them, which of the categories you fall in?
No, so wait, they say guys will say what they want.
They don't know what to talk about. We have to talk to you. She said fun to be with. She said tall.
That can answer.
She said rich. White house, of course. Which of them? Not fearing.
Smart, all of the ideas.
Tall, that can answer.
Again.
God fearing.
Again.
Smart. Have vision. Fun. You say you should not be too rich. Not even that. I think she wants to say something.
Morning. My name is Stephanie. So I came late. Rivers of joy. Yes, rivers of joy.
10 days to her birthday.
Yes, it's 10 days.
Can you just stop your problem?
You are deaf.
Your boyfriend attended to this.
Okay, 5 things I want in a man.
Yeah.
First of all, he's going to be an industrious person.
Very industrious.
Yes.
Ocean of joy.
He has to be a little bit slim, dark, tall.
Knock down again.
And rich though. Yes, he has to be rich.
White House.
Yeah, no one to have.
Thank you.
Then he will always support me in anything that I do. The good things that I will be doing, he has to be supporting me. And I know that I will be supporting him. Then, I mean, I don't support. Okay.
And even if you pay
He has to be loving and caring.
treat you right.
Yes. Treat me like.
Kolake just asked me a question now. What is somebody that is very rich? My own kind of rich is this. If there's a family emergency of let's say 2 million naira, we will not start selling properties, we will not start begging, start advertising, drawing account number for people to donate for us. No. And even if we are paying that 2 million, it should not affect our accounts later on. We should not start thinking that if we don't pay this 2 million now, we will not be in this condition. No. That is my own idea of being rich enough.
Can I say something?
Her idea of being rich. Her idea of being rich.
Okay, my idea of being rich is you mustn't necessarily have heaven and earth. Like Princess said, let's have comfortability, let's have a good house, a nice room,
somewhere that I can bring my friends to and they'll be okay with it. And when my children want something, we can provide. When my father is in need of something, my father has suffered enough for me. So when my father is in need of something, I should not say, wait, so I never pay my husband's salary, me, I never do this one. I should give him. When my younger ones are in need of something, I shouldn't just be there cracking my head up. How much did I bring? The money should be there.
You know that they don't start.
Even if it's not 1 million, if it's not 100 million, even if it's small things, I should be able to provide. That's my idea of being rich.
Sorry, for that part, must still be the man. I feel yes. If there's an emergency and then my husband is the head, I should be the one to
Aluso,
say, maybe there's this thing.
Born never starts. You don't start.
Even if it does not have the whole 2 million, and if you have 1.9, I can add my own 100,000 to it, so we can 2 million. So yes, it should be the man.
It's okay. We'll still be here to do.
I don't feel it should only be the man. Like she said, you guys should grow together. Yes. For the fact that it's your husband, you guys have become grown. You can't put everything on his head. Yes, he's the head of the family. His job is to provide. It's not a sin for you to provide also as a woman. And for the fact that you have an education, my dear, what did they pay school fees for? Use your school fees to get money. You guys want to get a flex life. You guys are one. Your children, they're also his children. Both of you will combine. That's why you are husband and wife, and they are your children, not his children or the wife's children. You guys are one. Like they say, when two come together, they become one. So for as you're one, you do this together. When it comes to huge amounts,
Okay, someone else.
for the minor 100K, 200K.
Say coffee. Okay, now we have Mr. Jimoh and Mr. Confidence in the building. Yeah, final year.
And Mr. Presenter,
FYB.
Mr. Presenter is
And
on.
always care his
And Mr. Presenter, can you just ask the question? Let's
Yeah,
move
so
on.
want to know 5 qualities you want in your future wife.
Thank you so much. Actually, I wouldn't say 5 qualities. Maybe perhaps just 1 or 2. Right? Apart from the religious aspect, though as Muslim you are allowed to marry a Christian or a Jewess.
But you must
But the thing is that the kids must be Muslim, but the woman can retain her religion. Right? So I think even if she doesn't have everything that is good, if he is kind, respectful and nice, everything is okay. Because the next generation actually comes from her, not from me. So if I'm marrying a lady, I'm actually thinking about my future children. Something like that.
So I'm coming, please, 1 minute.
Yes, no, what you say?
You want for
Mr. Confidence. It's Mr. Confidence, man. I'll talk more.
Good everyone. I'm just in confidence. Okay. I'm answering his question. Features you want in a woman. First of all, I must say that your explanations, your features are quite okay, and some are threatening. Some are very, very threatening. If you should consider the Nigerian situation and economy, and you make features of wealth, it's a big problem. It's a big problem because large percentage of our people are unemployed, and this goes a long way to affect people in our family institutions. So when you say features I want in a woman, first of all, I would say whom should I be before I want features in a woman. I confidence before talking of marrying a woman should be relatively okay, economic wise, financial wise. I should to an extent, not in all ramifications, at least have a shelter over me. It mustn't be my house. It mustn't be my house. It's be a shelter I can pay for. At least I can boast of 5 days payments ahead. Such is a little basically it's okay. I should have a job that's better paid. That has what I will be before I talk of what I want in a woman. So I should have a job that has a better prospectus. It mustn't be I mustn't be employed by somebody. It might be my own business that I'm doing that has a better feature and a hope. You understand? Then I should, to an extent, be able to train my siblings, my younger ones, Are we listening?
There's no fear, just say your wife.
Okay. I do at least settle my family to understand. So I know that when I start going my own family, I wouldn't have much pressures and demand and stress from homes. Okay. What should I want in a woman? First, I'm sorry, I can't marry a first daughter.
Yeah. Oh! Makes sense.
Okay. Why I said I can't marry a first daughter? I'm the first son. And let's be realistic in Nigeria. If I marry a first daughter, that is two families to take care of. It's double responsibility.